megahertz background. As we can see, it doesn't matter where you're going to take the antenna. It's almost impossible to know it out. Now 2 megs, you start to hear the signal coming in. At 2.6, it's very strong. And as you can hear, if I'm very careful, I can know it out about 10 dB. Now just listen to it for a minute. Hear it changing? It's slowly changing. Now I'm going to tune it up. 3 megahertz, 3.5 megahertz, 4 megahertz, 5 megahertz. Now notice, there it is strong, and then it disappears. That's 4.95 megahertz, and that's 5 megahertz. It disappears in 50 kilohertz. Signal that is concentrated on this house. From the preceding earlier part of this tape, we chased the signal around the house at 24 megahertz. This signal appears all over the radio band. There it is at 16.7 megahertz. At 24 megahertz, this is what we traced on the small receiver. Now let's go back to 24. This is this way. This knows best this way. The one was like this. Or was it like this? Well, we can see the axis, this is a different transmitter. Now we can see the axis on this one is this way. This again is a different transmitter. We got 3 transmitters so far. 5.5 megahertz. That's the one we just did. Yeah. At 60 megahertz, which is just above channel 2. We'll see if we can DF this one. We can see this one now is on that vector. We're on totally different vectors for each one of these signals. 72 megahertz. Now you see this one is on this vector, this way. 84 megahertz. We can see now this one is on that vector, slightly different from them all. Another one. And you can see this one is on this vector, which we haven't seen exactly this vector. In fact, this one now is at a different angle this way. There's 109. See, I changed to a different antenna because this big one. And here it in there at 114. There's 116 megahertz. There's 118 megahertz. We can see it's now on this vector. This is one I haven't seen. Megahertz. Now this one's interesting. This is 2 transmitters on the same frequency. See, there's that signal. Rotate it, we come in with another signal. Now this is, I guess this is east-west. You see, each signal is coming in on a different vector. Now this is 127. This again is multiples. 8 megahertz. This is all over the band. 131 megahertz. Understand, these are 4 megahertz. 136. There's a signal there. There's another signal. 138, 139. So you pick up one type of signal in this direction, and you almost lose the one signal but still have the other. Chances are these are 140. And it's coming in on that angle, aligned with the 42 megahertz. 144, just below the 2-meter amateur band. Now there's nothing. So the signal skips the 2-meter amateur band where people may see it. This is band at 157. And it's on that angle. 2. You can hear there's 2 signals here. 2 transmitters on the same frequency. 65. And it's on that angle. 67 megahertz. 168 megahertz. 170. 172. 174. There's a very weak edition of this signal. 92 megahertz. And it's in that direction. This is at 865, roughly. This is somebody's repeater.
This order you took out to Kite Road earlier.
It's that direction right there, which I'm told that military security and probably the UN police are going to be using. Now what's interesting to note, this is in the middle of the cellular band, which is the region of spectrum that's been cut out of your scanners that the public can buy. Okay, that's the repeater.
Base to Greg, base to Greg. How is it? Base to Greg, base to Greg, base to Greg. I got this 35199.
You can hear it's very clipped.
Base to 94.
It's a lot of numbers.
Oh, go ahead.
In a lot of encrypted messages.
Go pick up the Common Grounds at 1053 Juniper Street, Miss Taylor, and give her a sheet. Fill out a sheet and give it to her so they can sign it.
No, as they said, fill out a receipt and make her sign it and give it to her.
Roger D. 7205 to 7206.
Unit numbers.
127, 1030. Kim Boy.
This is not the standard 10-day. This is not the standard.
What kind of equipment we got there, please? Down, man, empty.
The last guy said BIOPS, which is a military term.
Yo, man,
What is your radio?
Go ahead, Eunice.
Where are you clearing your page? Can you advise, well, they'll be, they said they might be in a different location and come pick them up.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if she's down with any additional info.
I'm in the turning lane here, headed toward Buford Highway, just about turning to the exit on here. You in that van?
Yeah, 10-4. This box weighs about 50 pounds.
We're picking up this weird signal on the little receiver that's hanging down in front of Pete at 24 megahertz on AM modulation. Interesting to note is now let's have Pete go outside. Oh, slow down. Go ahead. What happens when Pete goes outside? It disappears. Or it's very weak. Let's go further out into the yard. That's good. Now, it's gone. All we pick up is it's still gone. We're going to go to the side of the house. Slightly. Now go this way. Wait. Now, no, it's gone. Yeah. Complete. Let's go right up to the house here. Now you notice you're starting to hear the signal again. Hear it coming out of the receiver. Now let's go to this corner of the house here. Now, go to the corner. Now notice, it's picking up slightly. Now, if Pete comes away, it disappears. Okay, now let's go to the back.
Look at that.
Yeah. You gotta face me when we do this.
Alright. That's right, sir.
Yeah. You can hear it coming through the receiver. The high-pitched whistle is from the camera. Now pull away. You notice it's gone.
Gone. It's right in the house.
It's in the house. It's not the power. You should pick it up real strong if it's the power. It's not coming in the power lines. You pick it up slightly on the phone lines. Now we're inside this carport. We don't pick it up. It's not on the power line of the house. But we hear it on that light up there, right? Which we didn't. Now we get close to the door, we can start to hear it. Hear it in there? Okay. Yeah, hear it? Definitely in Pete's house, it's in his half of the house more than the other half of the house. You know, get right down this walkway, which is going to go into the house. See, Pete has the antenna and the receiver. Now come on in, Pete. Now it's starting to pick it up. Getting stronger. Getting stronger. And strong inside the house. Hi, I'm Preston Nichols. We're down in Orlando, Florida, and our associate here, Jim, is reporting that he has a signal that comes in at about 2 o'clock in the morning that causes him distress. He can feel like a pulsing of it. So we brought the equipment over here, the Watkin Johnson's receiver setup, and we searched around. Like in Atlanta, we're picking up a video-like signal in the lower HF regions. It appears to repeat every 200 kilohertz. Well, if you look at it carefully, between FM detectors, AM detectors, wideband, narrowband, you'll see it's a signal sweeping back and forth very fast. It's not power line related, because we tried the oscilloscope on power line sync and it won't sync at all on the signal. So it's not a signal coming out of the power line. It's not like an arc going to a tree or something like that in the local area. We can hear it beating all the way down.
What's the colors? They even have leather seats. What?
2 megahertz, 2.5 megahertz, that's there. 3 megahertz. 3.5 megahertz is still there, but it's weak. You can still see it in the scope display. 4.5 megahertz. 4.9 megahertz. Actually, that's 4.7. You can see it's still there. You can hear it. You can see it at 5.1. And it drops out about 8 to 9 megahertz. It drops out. We'll bring up the gain so you can hear it in the sound. Okay, we're AM, AGC, and 400 kilohertz bandwidth. When we go to FM mode, you can see, as you tune the receiver, you're going through the S-curve, and you can see it's a frequency sweep. You can see it's sweeping here to here, over 400 kilohertz bandwidth. Now what's interesting to note, watch what happens as I tune it. You see we're going through multiple carriers. This is some sort of broad spectrum communication. And now we're getting into AM. We're getting distorted, the AM broadcast band. Now what's interesting to note is look at when we go to 100 kilohertz bandwidth. We lose most of the information, which is saying the bandwidth of this signal is 400 kilohertz or higher. It's a very wide band signal, but we're seeing it covers 2 or 3 megahertz of bandwidth. Now let's now go back to 400 and let's spread it. Let's see if it changes. If it's video, like leaking out of somebody's video recorder, let's go to FM like a video recorder. Let's see how constant it is. That's a constant signal. That's not video. Because if it was a TV program, we'd be seeing changes in here. So this is not a video leakage from a VCR or a TV set. AM. We can see it has different information nested in the amplitude versus the frequency domain. I am sweeping here at 0.5 microseconds per box on this oscilloscope. Of course, the jittering, let's see, we go through different levels of information. There's nested information levels in this signal. As we tune through. Right there is a major turning point at 2 megahertz even. This is in the amplitude domain. 1.8 is another turning point. Now we're getting AM broadcast information coming in. Now FM's even more interesting. We're going through a number of vestigial carriers. We're going to go up to 3 megahertz and go down. You'll see we're going through a number of vestigial carriers. This is where the frequency goes and jumps around to different frequency portions. Here's our maximum information that we can display. We can see it right in here. This is the information. You can see we're going through different information modules. It's all the same sync. It's all the same signal going through different information modules. Yes, it's solitonic. It's going now. It comes in. We go away. We go away from the house. It's going. It's going here, but now here it's coming back. At the house. Away from the house, it's gone. No, here, you can still hear it. It's in there. It's in there. We get out here, it's gone. Now we're picking up power line interference. We're getting close to his power line. Here it is again. Here again, we got power line, but the signal's gone. We approach the house, and here it is. We get away from the house, it vanishes. Even up against the truck, it's in there, but it's weak. When we approach the house, it gets strong. The truck is probably focusing it. So we get off this corner, see, it's in the house. When we get off the corner, it fades out. And remember, this is 2 megahertz in 100 kilohertz bandwidth FM detection.
I got an E flashing.
Yeah, that means it's going to shut down pretty soon. We start to get close, it's coming in. And out here, it's gone. we get close, it's starting to come in. See? It's coming in nice now. What's interesting to notice, the plant shielded out. That's very interesting to note. Okay. If we go through Jim's house, it's changing. It's just as strong, but it goes to different modulation. There should still be enough light. We're going through information cells. Let's go into the bedroom right behind you. Yeah, it's changing. Yeah, listen here.
Point.
Okay, what's the effect it's having on you there compared to here?
A lot more tingling sensation, sort of like chills running up and down the body.
Yeah, let's start again.
Here. You see him? Can you see it?
You got it.
That's what I'm getting here. And
You should go find a clear spot yourself now.
yeah, this is not. This just is a light tingling sensation, not quite as strong as back there in the room. Yeah, this is.
Okay,
not,
let's check them. Yeah. Yeah, right here. This is the weakest. Okay, you're in the right place.
Yeah.
Means you're reporting truthfully. We get correlation. Okay, camera on.
In the back room filming, Jim and you going back and forth with these equipment. When I was standing back there, I was getting really nauseous, like I wanted to vomit. And the longer I stayed in, the more I got, and you know, I'm sweating like a pig. So there's something definitely back in that room.
Okay.
There's something definitely back in that room.
Okay, what we have here is direct correlation of two gentlemen comparing a strong signal area and a weak signal area. It's definitely going to have psychological effects. We're seeing it, and Jim here was getting movement of his skin apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the goosebumps up
Yeah.
on the skin. Yeah.
Great.
And mine was, I mean, you know, right now I'm getting it again, and it's, I don't know if you've got anything on to feel it, but it's almost like, I don't know how to describe it. When I was in the Air Force, when you stood in front of an active radar, you could feel the warm feeling going through you. That's what I'm feeling right now, the warm feeling going back and forth. It's almost like left to right. It's like this. It's a wave.
Okay, this is similar to Atlanta, because if we played the Atlanta tape, you'd hear this. Now we're 20 kilohertz bandwidth.
get that on loop. Get direction.
Yes.
Will your little receiver pick that up?
Right.
Can we hook the loop up to that and see?
Well, it's too hard to tune the little receiver.
See? Pull it.
I think we can stay with the narrow band because I think the high frequency component is the background.
This is real, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is a signal being sent. And there's other signals being sent. It's almost just what little knowledge I have, it looks like walking back and forth. It's like they're answering everything complex.
All this good stuff. All right. Here's the signal we just picked up on tape now on the scope. You can see it's a double pulse that appears in the bandwidth. Now, what are you doing? You're moving it. Now we can see it's a noise pulse. This is the center of the frequency. I can't get the scope to sync either. The scope does not want to sync on the noise. pulse on the outer edge of the bandwidth and the noise in the middle. This is the same kind of signal we had at 145. It's now at 157 roughly megahertz. Now this one is only the noise burst, and it's vertical polarization.